test into reality. There is a tremendous difference between testing and tempting. There's a confusion because some people think that God tempts his followers. But the Bible is clear that there is a distinct difference between testing and tempting. Temptation is a demonic device meant to defeat us.
All right.
Test is a divine device in order to develop us. Temptation is a demonic device that is sent to hurt us. A test is a divine device in order to help us. Temptation is a demonic device that is used to bring us down. A test is a divine device in order to build us up. Temptation is a demonic device that is sent to make us bitter. But a test is a divine device in order to make us better. One gives us the choice to do what is wrong. The other gives us the chance to do what is right.
All right.
One comes from the pits of hell, and the other comes from the halls of heaven. You know, the Bible clearly says that God never used temptation against his people. Right in the margin outline, James chapter 1 verse 13. James writes to the church and he says, let no one say when he is tempted that he is tempted by God. For God cannot be tempted by evil, nor will he ever use temptation to get after his people. You know, when I was in school, I hated tests. But you know why I hated tests? I hated tests because I didn't understand tests. That I thought every time that an instructor or a professor gave a test that what they were trying to do was to grade us. They were trying to do is to show their superior attitude and how much we didn't know. The older I get, the more I realize those tests were not to bring out the worst in me. The tests were simply to bring out the best in me. That what that teacher wanted and that instructor and that professor wanted to know is how to bring out the best in their students. The only way they could ever evaluate where we are in the whole course is to send us a test in order to evaluate their ability to communicate to us those things that they needed to communicate to us. And so I realized that test really wasn't about anything, it wasn't much about us as it was about them. It wasn't so much about us as it was about them. They wanted to be able to evaluate how they taught us what it is that they wanted to teach us. Because they understood that we could not graduate to the next level until they knew where we were. And that's what God does. Sometimes God simply tests us in order so that we may understand where we are with him. Now,